So the Singularity just dropped, and obviously so did its perks. And I was quite excited to find out ways to use those perks on my main, Myers. So here are 3 builds that I found to use those new perks quite well, or in 2 cases. That is why I love this map. And our perk activated, so it activates for grabs as well, which is probably better if it didn't. Now the perk has a 40-second cooldown though. It says 30, but realistically it's 40 because it's 30-second cooldown plus the 10 seconds that it's active for. Damn, the Jill left. I was thinking maybe I could pop tier 3 and then activate Forced Hesitation, and then this Fearless should be easier then. Yeah, teabag all you want. Haha, funny. So now that we got a little bit of quiet time, here's a perk breakdown. So obviously we've got the new perk, Forced Hesitation. So if we down someone, then all survivors within 16 meters of that downed survivor are going to be 20% slower for 10 seconds. Then we've got Infectious Fright. So when we down a survivor, then other survivors are around us will scream. So that helps us find the slower, easier to catch survivors. Well played by Jill there. Oh man, don't ask me why I didn't pop my tier 3 there. That was a bit of a brain fart there. I've got Jolt on as my main regression perk because the idea of this build is that we're going to down lots of survivors in the same area, so Jolt can go off on the same generator over and over again. And then Monitor is a bit of a personal favourite of mine. You can swap it out for other perks like Deadlock, Corrupt Intervention, maybe even Bamboozle or Brutal Strength. And then for add-ons, I've used double stalk speed add-ons because if you use a longer tier 3 length, then slugging becomes less necessary to make use of your tier 3. So I think it makes more sense to have a shorter but faster tier 3. Okay, we're not gonna make a play on Force Hesitation this time. I think they're too far away. Our perk is on cooldown, otherwise I would go for the Jill. The other thing that this helps with is it gives you a nice visual indicator of 10 seconds, so you can easily know when the borrowed time is up. They're definitely not within 16 meters. You're hilarious, man. That was a nice fake by him. Well done. Oh man, this could be juicy. Unfortunately it was not. They did a great job of splitting up. Let's see if we can pull off a 50-50 mind game here. I'll hold this L. Well played, Jill. Well played. Whoopsie, that's a bit of lag there. Now this lady should be slow now because she was within 16 meters. Let's get her. Look how slow she is. Wow, that's a big difference. And the reason why this perk is so good on Myers is because if she was healthy, she'd be down as well. If they decided to waste time healing up, then she would be down. Yeah, that pallet's a little bit harder to play around than the last one. It's a bit more killer side of them 50-50. Oh, that's Monitor doing good work for us. If only we had our tier 3 99s, then Felix would be down. Alright, Felix is picking up. We better go interrupt. Well, that's 2 kills now, and they both got done by forced hesitation twice in a row. I'd love to kill this Felix as well. Unfortunately, it's been too long since I've been patrolling generators though. That is why I love Monitor and Abuse on Myers. 8 meter terror radius, that's tiny. You and me, Felix. Got you there, didn't I? He's still got the pallet, but it's not the safest pallet in the world. Well, good game to 3 of you. Alright, so this game we're using machine learning. So with machine learning, we kick a generator once to activate it, and then another time to apply it to a generator. And then once the survivors finish that generator, then we will get 10% speed boost and undetectable status for 30 seconds. Now, speed and stealth are both great with Tombstone, and we're actually going to be using the red one instead of the purple one. I'm doing that because I think with the stealth that machine learning gives us, we might actually be able to pull off the second Tombstone in the 60 seconds. Okay, so machine learning isn't on that generator, but the next time we kick a generator, it will be on that gen. Then we've got Corrupt and Deadlock as our standard Tombstone slowdown perks. Deadlock's really important for this build because it stops the survivors from doing gens too quickly. That way you can possibly apply machine learning more times. No, Dwight, I want you to stay on the gen. And then we're using Bitter Murmur, so once machine learning activates because they pop to gen, we'll also have Aura Read because of Bitter Murmur. Alright, now we just need to wait for them to complete main gen, and we gotta go bother them on the other gens to make sure they don't finish those ones first. You could definitely swap Bitter Murmur for Play With Your Food though, or maybe even Spies from the Shadows. Alright, tier 3 is 99, and now we wait. I probably shouldn't be staying this close to this generator. Might scare them off a bit. Alright, Michaela, better hope they don't finish main.
Oh.
Really? Well, maybe Deadlock isn't so awesome after all. Alright, let's make sure no one finishes another gen yet. You reckon it'll work if I hide under Dwight? Are you kidding me? Now I've got to wait another 25 seconds? Alright, I've decided as punishment she is going to die. Let's see if we can get this pallet out of the way before Deadlock ends. Whoa, that is fast. That's awesome. And we got her very quick, so we should probably have another 15 seconds of speed and stealth as well. Her Dwight is clueless because of it. I have no heartbeat. Let's go! 2 with the 1 tier 3. Oh, I don't think he was looking at us. That must have been scary for him. One more. She wasn't fooled by me being undetectable, by the way. I wasn't. But you can hold on to a gen, and then Myers can't Mori you with his tombstone. Oh no, Gabriel is going into a locker. I mean, to be fair, who expects Myers to bring Bitter Murmur? OMG, cheater, report. No Kobe's today, please? There we go, that went very well. GG's to these guys. Alright, so now we're testing genetic limits. So it's a bit of an anti-heal perk. So if you finish healing someone, then you become exhausted for 32 seconds. It sounds good, but the problem is that you have to finish the healing. It's not doing any healing at all. So interrupting healing doesn't do too much. So to support this perk, we've got Fearmonger. So if they hop on a generator, they can't just wait the exhaustion out. They'll still be exhausted for 32 seconds when they hop off the generator. We've also got Deathbound. So if a survivor heals another survivor outside of my terror radius, they're going to scream. So that means that if a survivor screams, we know that they're exhausted. Either overcome or balance landing on that guy. I'm leaning towards overcome because it's a Jonah. And lastly, we're bringing spies from the shadows. Once the survivors finish healing, they're probably gonna run off somewhere. So spies just helps us track them through there so we can find the exhausted person. Basement is not here, so we'll kick the door down so that we can actually hook this person. Ah, boil over. I know who used the map offering now. Well, I hope lying on the floor is fun for you, because you're going to be doing a lot of it. I don't know if we have enough time left on our tier 3. Sabo toolbox, so I guess we know who sent Basement to Killer Shack now. And if I'm not mistaken, that looks like made for this. He looks a little bit faster. Good perk value, my guy. That would definitely be a down if he didn't have made for this. Okay, so the Ash is now exhausted. We don't know his exhaustion perk yet, though. There we go, there's the other part of Deathbound. So if the two survivors who healed split up, they become oblivious, so he didn't hear us coming. And that means we managed to get him before he got in the hole. Yeah, he really needed to nail that fast bolt, but he did not. There's Jonah screaming, so no exhaustion, no balanced or overcome or whatever it was. Well, he has no exhaustion perks anyway if he gets one hit. Huh, an insta-heal. Nice. He's got to be careful to not go down for the next 40 seconds, though. Well. Well, I guess he's going to get the last laugh after all. What a boring tactic. Okay, so the Jonah just healed, but Deathbound didn't activate, so I'm not 100% sure who actually healed him. Well, it must have been you. So Ash is exhausted again. And Gabriel is exhausted as well, so that's good, because that means that he doesn't have his made for this. Found you now. Well, he should still be exhausted. He's been running, and I don't know if it's even been 30 seconds yet. Big value from it too. I think with his 3% haste, he would have made that window or that pallet. I haven't explained yet why I chose these add-ons. I tried 90-second tier 3 for a bit, but this build has no slowdown, so the 90-second just wasn't good. That was a pretty good mind game by him back there in the basement. Hit off well. I should probably defend some gens. I haven't done that much. Mostly the survivors have come to me. Need to get rid of this pallet nice and easy. was that? It couldn't have been dead hard, right? Because he was mid throwing the pallet. And I think I heard grunts of pain. It couldn't be off the record. Good info from spies, or else I might have been stuck at that pallet for a little while. Well, that was dumb of me swinging way too early. Oh, are you serious? I have no problem with him bleeding out, so he can keep on coming down here if he finds it fun too. Okay, no exhaustion perks for Ash this time. Only one gen to go. I think that this is probably the weakest build of the three so far. Ooh, that was a nice stun, Ash. And we haven't got much value out of genetic limits yet either. And this is not my first game of using it on Myers. I just don't think it's that good of a perk on him. Let's wait and see if he goes up the stairs for us, make carrying him easier. No, he was running back down further into the basement again. That's twice now that Gabriel has almost given us tier 3 right after one has ended. Well, we're in the end game now. Damn. Well, I'm happy to take the 2k. I can just hold Ash here forever. Damn, I think this pallet might be safer than what I thought it was. Well, I caught him sleeping that time, and it looks like they're healing up over at the exit gates, so they must be ready to leave.
Yeah.
They're not there. That must mean that they're actually trying to make the save. Alright, come on, spies from the shadows. Tell me what I want. Oh, well, I can see that with my eyes. Spies, you're fired. Well, he doesn't have Unbreakable, so I'm happy to leave him on the ground for the rest of his timer. Should have stayed injured and you would have made that window with your, made for this. Wait, the Vittorio just got up. Did he have Unbreakable after all? He's by himself, so he must have. Alright, you and me have a minute with each other now. I don't think Hatch can spawn here, so we should be fine. So I think the first two new perks are great for Myers, but I think this one, it just requires too much other perks to be paired with to get any value out of. I mean, I had no slowdown, no chase perks. Man, you did this to yourself.